Hi YouTube. I'm just sitting in my makeup room. We were in the car for hours today going to the Cancer Center, and then we had to go to the hospital to get a test done for my husband, and um, I just like to come in here and just sit. Um, my son's got Keith Urban music going pretty loud, so I don't know if this video is gonna stay up or what, but I figured I'd try. I don't want to, ask him to turn it down because he's going through stuff too. But I just wanted to come in here and maybe clean up my desk and just talk to you. I'm sure some of you know I'm dealing with cancer patients. They can get angry. Not, abusive angry. They just get frustrated and get angry, and a lot of times very demanding. And sometimes you need to find your moments and take them, And this is one of those moments. Because we had a few. Well, actually, every time we go there, we have a few little back and forth in the car, and it's really, really getting to me. Like the last time, we were still in our town, and he said something, and I was seriously thinking of pulling over to the side of the road and getting out of the car and walking home. It's just, it's hard for everybody, but when someone is making it harder, it just kind of eats away at you, and makes you feel like crap because they're getting frustrated with you while you're trying to do nothing but help them and do things for them constantly and continually. And they just want to yell at you or cuss at you, and you don't want to be the jerk that yells or cusses back, because they're sick. But damn, it's like, how much are you gonna put up with? I don't know. I'm extremely patient and understanding. And to be perfectly honest with you, he's very lucky. But God is just, I want to spend all my time that I can with him. But when he starts getting like that, I have to get out of the room. I have to get away. Because I don't want to, be frustrated back, I'm trying to be understanding, and, because I really don't know what he's going through, and what he's feeling, because, knock on wood, I haven't been there. And, I've been through a lot of health things in my life. I spent my 20s and my 30s mostly in operating rooms and recovering and stuff like that. But I haven't had anything like that. And I don't want to know what that's like. I don't think anybody does. But still, you also have to consider yourself and know your limits. And when you need your moments, take your moments. for your sake, their sake, your sake, your sake. You know, if I know, you don't really know me, but I am somebody that copes with humor. I've always been like that. So, I'm not making fun of any of these situations or laughing at them. I'm just coping. And, when you're in situations like this, you have to find the bright side, you have to find the funny side, you have to find whatever side gets you through it. That's all you can do. I need to find my wedding band. I thought I had it in my bedroom on the dresser, but I didn't see it there. Sometimes I put it in here in the drawer, so let me look. Let's see. You can come with me. So, have you ever had situations like this? And if so, how do you handle them? Any advice or any other points of view? I would love to hear it. Yeah, I think it must be on the dresser somewhere. It's, I'm like right here, and the dresser's like right up there, so I can't see it all. So I'm gonna have to get a stool and look up there, I guess. Let's see here. Feels good to be in here. Whoop. You might hear my son sing. So how was your day today? Wow, it's Thursday, huh? I was thinking Wednesday for some reason. Someday I gotta get back into the eye doctor and get more contacts. But not right now. I still need to get to the dermatologist and I rescheduled my mammogram, so hopefully I can get that done. I want that thing off my head. So anyway, today, now keep in mind, this is the doctor that treated my mom and two of my friends, and none of them are here. So I'm very, very wary of this. He said, just to kind of recap a little bit, my husband has lung and bronchial cancer. And he was just recently, from Friday night till Monday night, in the hospital for pneumonia. And they had told him, a pulmonologist told him that if he does not receive treatment immediately, that he would not be alive in 2 to 3 weeks. So we had an appointment for the 20th to go to this cancer center, but because of that news, I got on the phone and arranged for him to be put on a waiting list. So we got there today. We had the appointment today, and they this doctor who treated my mom and the two friends said that he does not believe that my husband is, I think my son's coming out, is in imminent danger of dying right away. He, I don't know. I desperately want to believe that, My husband does too. He feels a little better. But I just don't trust this. And I don't trust the doctor. I don't trust the cancer center. I feel like they tell people that just so they can keep raking in money. And I say that because when my mom had cancer years before, like, I don't know, I think I must have been like 8 or 10 years old. And she had to go in and have most of one of her lungs cut out because she had something growing in there. It wasn't cancerous, at the time. So they took most of her lung. And we went to this cancer place, and they looked my mom in the face. All these people that were giving her results and telling her what they were going to do and how they were going to do it. I know I keep looking here when the camera's up there, but it's like my phone is like way up there. So anyway, and they told her, oh, this is great. If you got to get cancer, this is the kind of cancer to get. Head, neck, and chest cancers are the easiest to cure. We're just going to go in there and zap it out, and you're going to be fine and dandy and wonderful. And I get so worked up when I talk about it. They never said a word about the missing lung and how that was going to affect the remaining lung and what was left of the other lung. And then the doctor, told her the same thing. Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to zap it right on out and all this stuff. And she ended up getting hospitalized for pneumonia, which is pretty common for lung cancers and stuff. But she kept having this horrible, horrible noise in her chest. And she coughed constantly. And I mean constantly. And she just had all this, they called it wet sounding lungs. And it turned out to be radiation sickness. And because she only had that one lung, and that was, the lung that was affected with cancer. So she couldn't recover, They treated her, well, actually, they didn't treat her. They always denied that anything was wrong. They always, she'd go in there sounding like, what'd she call it? Something like Winston Churchill Cathedral or something, all the noise. And they'd listen, oh, you're fine, you're great, oh, nothing's wrong, And then, so she, when the treatment was finally done, she came home and she was just, the same thing, just constantly. And so I would spend hours and hours and hours every day on the internet trying to figure out what was wrong. And then I finally found radiation sickness. And so she went to her doctor here in our small town, and they gave her some treatments, and she felt good for a little bit. But then there's, I guess, I don't know about everybody's case, but in her case, there was no getting rid of it permanently because her lungs kept filling up. And they had a treatment for her. She was hospitalized quite a lot when she got home. And one time a doctor gave her some kind of protein in an IV, and it drained the lungs. And my mom came home, and she had about 2 good weeks. She was up and doing stuff and loving life again, optimistic. And then boom, right back. And so the point of this ramble is that, that's basically what this doctor told my husband today, that he said that he does not need immediate treatment, which is bullshit. Sorry, and he can't understand why my husband is having a hard time breathing. Well, doc, perhaps it might be the cancer. Oh, and then possibly the pneumonia. It's just a thought. And then he goes and looks at another, looks at the PET scan that came in, and comes back and says, your lung is also partially collapsed. And then still proceeds to say that he doesn't understand why my husband can't breathe. And also his oxygen level is always like 87, 88 lately. Would that not make it a little hard to breathe? So I want to be optimistic. I do. There's a part of me that is, but I just have no faith in the medical profession anymore. Not for a while. And I don't know. We have another appointment. I got to ask my husband about it. The place that he was hospitalized in, I explained that he went to a city that's like an hour away from us, and they're the ones that told him that he needed immediate treatment and all that. And I tend to kind of believe them more than this fool. But they put in a referral, and they called me. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or the day before, but they got him an appointment, but it's like the 26th of this month. And because we were so worried about, them saying that he needed immediate treatment, but then they call us and give him an appointment for the 2 weeks later that supposedly he was supposed to be dying on. I don't know. It's so confusing, and it's just, people just suck lately. I mean, what are you supposed to believe, I don't know. I don't want to take away my husband's hope and all of that, I keep that to myself, my thoughts, a lot of my thoughts on this. But I don't know. I hope to God that it works out and that he can be okay. I don't know. It's a strange world we live in today. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what to believe. I would like to think that I could trust somebody with this, meaning the medical profession. But I just don't feel like I can. And meanwhile, he's lost 40 pounds now and getting weaker by the day, which, with lung cancer and pneumonia, that's to be expected, but I'm just scared, I don't know. Hopefully it will turn out okay. I know they say you gotta have faith, and I do have faith in, faith in God. I know people don't like you to talk about that, but too bad. And sometimes it would be easier to see a result as opposed to believing in the result that hasn't happened yet, So, we're almost at 20 minutes, so thank you for letting me ramble. I had to finish cleaning this desk. I got into talking and got distracted. So please like and comment. And I appreciate you very much. Bye.